barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free. Hit the subscribe button. I just saw some guys on a bike. It kind of reminded me of Nipsey, because Nipsey used to ride his bikes through the neighborhood, through the avenues and shit. I used to see a bunch of them. I haven't really seen much of them since he passed. That's literally the first bike I've seen. Every blue moon, you know, Nipsey's riding the bikes, because you see like the traffic getting kind of congested in the neighborhood. But anyhow, Nipsey's gonna be like Malcolm X in this Crenshaw district, for real, because so many things remind you of the things that he used to do in the community. And mind you, I've only met the guy one time for less than 3 minutes, you know what I mean, or 2 minutes, whatever the case may be. But his impact is just, I've driven by him probably, I don't know, I can't, too many to count. And he's driven by my house too many times to count, because he's the only one in the neighborhood with a black Rolls Royce truck, you know, one of the few people, you know what I mean. But anyways, man, as I talk about Russell Westbrook, 2020, perfect segue, right? He gets traded to the Houston Rockets. I'm very interested in this, you know, because this is the first time in Mike D'Antoni's career that I know of where he has two playmakers. You know, he has Steve Nash, who won back-to-back MVPs. Kobe should have won one, obviously. But it's the first time. And then he has Steve Nash again for the Lakers, if I'm not mistaken, when they had that old all-star team together. You know what I mean? Steve Nash and all them other guys that they got injured and, you know, never was the same. I'm interested to see how this is going to play out. I'm very interested to see how it's going to play out. I'm very excited about basketball. First time, I'm typically more excited about college basketball than NBA basketball, because NBA basketball is way more predictable. But this year, I might go buy NBA 2K. You know what I mean? I haven't played a video game in about 5 years. More than that. I got a PS4 and never played it. I bought it, and I told myself I can't get wealthy playing the PS4. And I haven't played it probably when PS4s came out. I haven't played it. I've never played it. So anyways, as I continue, I like it because of the storylines. I don't know how they're going to mesh well. I don't know, because it's kind of like an extreme example. But it's kind of like you've been dating a woman, engaged to a woman, married to a woman for years, right? And then she come home and tell you that she likes women. I got to share you. What the fuck? James Harden's going to be like, I got to share the ball? I can't do what the fuck I want? Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? So I don't know how it's going to mesh. I'm interested to see how they balance how they balance it out. They definitely going to need each other. I don't know who they have on their roster. All rosters aren't final. I'm very interested to see how it plays out. I have no idea how this NBA season will go out, because one would say LeBron James and Anthony Davis is a perfect combination, right? They may not work out. Some may say Paul George and Kawhi Leonard may be the two best defensive wings, arguably, in modern era basketball, the best in modern day basketball. We got to wait and see. You know, people might say Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant may be the most lethal offensive guard forward combination in NBA. You know, Klay Thompson and Steph Curry may not be able to get a rebound this year. It's so many different plays, you know. Cauley Stein may get injured and they're in trouble, you know. So I'm interested to see how this NBA season plays out. I'm as excited as you are. I'm gonna see how it plays out. And obviously, this may be the biggest buyout in the history of the NBA if Chris Paul gets bought out. He has $120 something million left on his contract. Sheesh. Oh my gosh. But if I'm Chris Paul, how do you turn down $123 million, whatever it is, for the next 3 years? Whew, that's a tough buyout. That is a tough buyout. Oh, man. You could put me in South Dakota for $39 million. You know what I mean? For only 3 years? And you on the NBA schedule, meaning you're changing cities every night, basically? Man. I don't know if he'll want that buyout. They may push him to the buyout. They may say, we're not going to play you. And then they may negotiate a buyout. But that's obviously what they're negotiating now. It may be the biggest buyout in the history of the NBA. I don't know what the record is, but if you got $123 million left on your contract, it's not like Carmelo Anthony, where it was a one-year deal in Oklahoma City, or somebody just bought him out and released him or traded him or something like that. So I genuinely don't know. But I genuinely believe Chris Paul will end up in LA by the time the season starts. I have no doubt in my mind. I don't doubt that one bit. He will end up in LA. Oh, it's 7-Eleven day. I just drove by 7-Eleven. Oh, shit. What does that mean? They give stuff free? Oh, shit. You get free Slurpees a day? Today is 7-Eleven. I just drove by one. Oh, pretty dope. The one off of 96 in Prairie, just before Hardy, across the street from the stadium. I'm interested to see. And if I'm Chris Paul, you want a lump sum for your investment purposes, but if they buy you out, how about you, instead of getting bought out, how about you get a percentage of the team? Like, say, you know what? I don't want the buyout. Give me 2% of the NBA. Give me 2% of your team. Give me 1% of your team. I don't know what it's worth or what equals that value, but I know they don't want to go against the salary cap in this day and age so soon, because they're going to have to break it up over the next 5 years or 3 years, or the length of his contract. Maybe they give him $10 million this year, $15 million the next. You know what I mean? I have no idea, but it would be worth your while, you know? Like how Jay-Z said in Watch the Throne, niggas complaining about, I only got less than 1% of the nets. What was it? Was that Niggas in Paris? What he said, I go 0 for 82, still gravy. Jay-Z be sunning niggas, but the fuck? He's sunning niggas, and he's also teaching you at the same time, man. I love niggas. I'm never offended by niggas who brag, you know what I mean, in context, you know what I mean? Not to be mean or belittle people, I don't like that shit, but in context, I definitely like it. But I'm excited about this NBA season. I'll be locked in like y'all are, but we'll see, man. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Who's the best in the West? Is it the Lakers? The Lakers aren't done yet. Believe me, the Lakers aren't done. Dude, if the Lakers get Chris Paul, Chris Paul is just outside of his prime. Chris Paul can still average 9 assists a game by accident. Chris Paul can still get to his sweet spot, that 15-foot elbow range. He can still get there. You understand what I'm saying? Chris Paul ain't done yet. He's just not worth the contract which they gave him. You know, Houston Rockets thought they were going to make a championship run last year, and they wanted to keep the chemistry because they were so close last year. I think they lost to Golden State in the Game 7 or something. Lost to Golden State in the Game 7. So they thought they were rather close. So it made sense, right? You get the championship, kind of like what Toronto did with DeMar DeRozan. It fucking paid off. They got the NBA championship. Now they're not going to make the playoffs this year. So, but put in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. I am a huge fan of Russell Westbrook. You guys, I done told the backstory before. We have the same stylist. I haven't seen him yet this summer because I haven't been down there. But because all my weeks are short. I only got 3 days in a week now. You know what I mean? Because I travel so much for boxing, so I only got 3 days to a week. So I haven't really explored LA. This was my first week in first week with my summer in LA, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Next week I'm in Vegas, then the following week Baltimore, then the next week New York, and then I got a couple of weeks off, and then I'm somewhere, I forget. But anyways, man, I just want to say thank you guys. I genuinely appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I may talk more basketball. For those of you who don't know, basketball is my first love. Like, I'm adamant about it. I thought I was going to be the next Isaiah Thomas. and reality set in. And then they said I got to college and I realized I wasn't as good as I thought I was. I was just a good basketball player with a great brain. So anyways, man, barbershop conversation, man. You guys have a splendid day, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. Peace.